Hey guys, welcome back to Fit After 50. Welcome to today's workout. Today is our first heavy dumbbell home workout. Before we get started, however, I have to say this. Even though this thumbnail says heavy workout and the title says heavy workout, your first workout at home or any other workout with dumbbells or any kind of resistance should not be that heavy. Heck, the first 4 to 6 weeks of your workouts should not be that heavy. All you should concentrate on is doing the movements over and over, let your brain develop all those neurons and fire all those up to all those muscles that's gonna have to learn how to recruit again in order to lift anything heavy. So you are, yes, going to be going through the motions for the first few weeks. So that's what this workout is about. We're gonna do some basic movements because basics work. We're gonna do chest press, shoulder press, a little bit of a squat, and a row. Nice basic movements will cover the entire body. And once again, it's not going to be very heavy. You have to understand this. Consistency is going to be key. And the last thing you want to do is to get injured before we even get started. Keep it light for 4 to 6 weeks, 2 or 3 times a week. Give yourself a 2 or 3 days of rest in between resistance workouts. The other days, you can go for a walk or do whatever you want to do for cardio, or you can just rest. It doesn't really matter. I've said enough. I'll talk more during the workout. Let's get started in about 5 seconds. We're starting with chest presses on the floor, so floor presses with very light weights. I'll see you guys in about 5 seconds. All right guys, welcome back. Oh, by the way, this is Fit After 50. My name is Paul. I don't think I've introduced myself in this video. We're starting off with floor presses. Like I said, very light weights. Grab your dumbbells, light dumbbells, lay all the way back. Keep those shoulders down. I don't want you up here. I want you to keep those shoulders down. Press that lower back against the ground, and we're gonna lift full 12 repetitions, all right? Ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1. And control the weight throughout. 2. 3, squeeze the chest. Learn how to squeeze those muscles. 4. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, and 1 more, and then we'll rest for a little bit, and 2. And always put the weight down nice and gently on the ground. Notice even on the last repetition, I did not just drop the weight, I put it down gently. That's what you have to learn how to do on every movement, all right? So that was set number 1. We'll wait a few seconds. We'll go with set number 2. Remember, concentrate on pushing out with that chest. You're working your chest and your tricep during this exercise. The weight doesn't really matter. It has to feel easy, even though this is the beginning of your heavy resistance training work that you're going to be doing in the future. In the beginning, get used to the movements. You guys ready for set number 2? Let's lay back down. Oh, by the way, you don't have to be laying on the floor. You can be laying on a bed or on a couch or whatever you can support yourself with. It's perfectly fine as long as you get the movements down. Floor is a little bit better because obviously it's not cushy and soft and comfortable, right? Ready? 3, 2, 1, and let's go. 1, 2, squeeze up and control on the way down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 more. 1 and 2, and back down. And that's it. We'll wait for a few seconds. So I'm laying down on the ground, guys. My arms are not up here. I'm not doing this. They're about, I say 60 degrees, 30 degrees down, and I'm pressing up and then back. So keep those shoulders all the way down. Pull everything down. You take a lot of strain off of your shoulders when you do this exercise. This exercise should concentrate. It does hit the front of your shoulder, but also your chest, and you push up at the tricep, with the tricep, I should say, at the very end. So if you guys are new here, I film everything in one take. So it is what it is. This gets edited just very little bit to show you the exercise previews. Other than that, this is it. One take. You are working out with me. You guys ready to go for third and final 12 repetitions? Ready? 3, 2, 1, and let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ready? 1 and 2. And back down, put the weights down gently. All right, so 3 sets down. We've worked on chest and we worked on tricep mostly. Now we're gonna move on to the shoulders. I do work and film these videos from my basement, and this basement is very low. If you're new here, you might not know that, but this is me touching the ceiling right now. So, shoulder exercises, shoulder presses. I'm just gonna show you, you do not need fancy equipment. I'm gonna use a chair. I'm gonna sit down here, right in front of the camera, say hello to you guys, and do some shoulder presses. So once again, when you're doing shoulder presses, you do not have to put your butt all the way back. You don't have to be completely upright to do this. Most of us, including me, do not have the shoulder mobility to press straight up and then straight down. If you do, more power to you. If not, it's okay to scoot that butt forward just a little bit and then lean back. Yes, you activate more of your upper chest, but you also activate your shoulders, and this is perfectly fine and more than good enough. Grab your light weights, arms back, and we're gonna just press up and down 12 times. Ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1, 2. Really try to get as full of a range of motion as you can. 4, 5, 6, 7, 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And there we go, and put the weights down. So I don't know if I mentioned this, but like I said, you're starting out. The first 6 weeks, once your brain makes the connections to all those muscles that it wants to recruit to lift these weights, that's going to be 60% of your gains, even if you're using light weights. So get that developed first before we get moving on to actual heavier weights. It's okay, we have time, there's no rush, right? 2 to 3 times a week, 4 to 6 weeks, continue with the lighter weights and then increase the weight a little bit. Haven't said that. Light weights, set number 2, shoulder presses. 3, 2, 1, and let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Halfway there, keep it up, nice and slow and controlled. If you have to stop before, but you should be using light enough weights that you should be able to complete 12 repetitions. I think we have 1 more left. Let's do 1 more. I might have miscounted, very possible, happens all the time, and the weight's down. All right, that's 2 down, 1 to go. Relax, shake those arms out a little bit. This is, you know, if you're using the same weight for your chest presses as you're using for your shoulder presses, shoulder presses, I'm sure, are much more difficult for you right now than the chest, comparatively to the chest, which is okay as long as the weight's light. If they feel heavy, grab a lighter weight, complete 12 repetitions, nice and controlled. Stick to the program, right? Remember, we have time. Ready? And let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Halfway, 6 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and last one. This is set number 3, last rep, and down. Alrighty, weights down. We are moving to the legs for just a little bit. Legs are obviously a lot stronger than our upper bodies are. We're gonna be doing squats. I'm gonna be using the chair. If you like to add, you can use them with the chair, without a chair, add some weights. Doesn't matter, up to you. For me, 12 repetitions of squatting all the way down to the chair, sitting down and getting back up without bouncing back up, always keeping everything under control. 12 repetitions is enough. I've talked enough. Let's get ready with set number 1. Chair squats, ready? 1, all the way down, and then up. 1, down, 2, down, 3, down, and 4, down, and 5. Practicing getting up, right? That's all there is. 6 more. 1, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, set number 1 done. Guys, if you're just starting out, don't make the mistake I made. I started lifting weights maybe 5 years ago or so. Pretty much when I started this channel, that's when I started lifting weights. Prior to that, I was an endurance athlete. First thing I did was I started lifting heavy, way too heavy. Second thing I did, I got injured. Third thing I did, it took 2 years for my shoulder to recover. Don't do that. Start off easy. I've made mistakes, so you don't have to. Set number 2 coming up. Nice and easy. Ready? So I make sure I don't miss the chair. I should be okay. And let's go. 1 and up. 2. Up. 3. Up. 4. Up. 5. Up. I'm sitting all the way down. Call it 8 right now. Let's do 4 more. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, 1 more set of squats left. On Thursdays, I generally put out easier, more beginner-friendly workouts. If you guys want to see more workouts like this, next Thursday, we could also hit the dumbbells and just do a set of 4 different exercises. They'll be, I'll call it beginner heavyweight workouts once again. You know, if 2 or 3 of you join up and follow along, that's good enough for me, guys. Just leave a comment down below, say, hey, great workout, let's continue next Thursday. I'll have a very similar workout with different exercises, work a little different muscles, or same muscles, different exercises. Keep it, you know, keep you guessing a little bit and make it more fun so it's not always the same thing over and over. All right, 3rd set of squats. You guys ready to go? 3, 2, 1, and let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more. 1 and 2. And that's it. Now we're done with the legs. Nice and controlled movements. I won't need the chair. You won't need the chair for the last exercise. Put this over here. By the way, as I'm recording this, this is my last day of being 53. When are you going to be watching this? I'm going to be 54. So happy birthday to me. Anyway, we're done pretty much everything but the back. We need to work the back and the biceps. So we're going to be doing dumbbell rows. This will hit the back, and also as you're bending elbow and supinating, will hit the biceps. Grab those light weights once again. Here you have to brace your core as you bend down. Don't just flop down. Bend everything. Spread those knees out a little bit, bend them a little bit, and hinge at the waist. And then we're just going to be pulling back. All right? You guys ready for 12? 1, 2, 3, and let's go. 1. Brace everything. 2. Keep everything under control. 3, 4. Elbows back. 5. There we go. 6, 7, 8. Squeeze on top. 9, 10. Let's go. 1 and 2. That's all we're doing. We're learning how to do the movements properly with light weights. Once again, making those all important connections that are going to allow us to lift heavier weights later on. The more muscle we're going to be able to recruit for these major compound movements, the more under control will be, the less of a chance of injury we'll have, and actually the heavier weight you'll be able to lift, right? You guys notice that these big muscular guys are not always the strongest guys. It's those big, huge, big fat guys sometimes that are the strong guys, because they learn and they have to learn how to recruit all the muscles in order to make the lift. And that's kind of what we're looking for. We're looking to get stronger. Nobody really cares about big muscles here. If you do, you're on the wrong channel. We're just looking to get stronger so you can stay healthier and mobile. Having said that, once again, let's go for set number 2 of our rows. You guys ready to go? 3, 2, 1, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Don't forget to squeeze at the top. 8, 9, 10. 2 more. 1 and 2. And weights go down on the ground. Don't recommend putting up there, they might drop on your foot, so let me kick them over. All right, we got one exercise left. This is the last set. We are done after this, so we'll be done in about a minute or so. Let's take a few more seconds off. Don't have to stir the clock. It doesn't really matter all too much. You just want to do this so you're consistent. And just like I said, 2 or 3 times a week. If you want to take 30 seconds between the exercises because they're light and it's fine, that's fine. Once you move to heavy weights, that 30 seconds might become a minute or 2. Right now, just gonna do it when you're ready to go. Don't overcomplicate things. Keep things simple. Overcomplicate is only done by influencers to make it seem like they know more than they actually do. Trust me. Let's go for 12. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 more. Ready? 1 and 2. And that's it, guys. We are done. I can re-rack the weights right here. I just want to say thank you for joining me today, Fit After 50. My name is Paul. Workouts come out every Monday and every Thursday, right here from this basement, guys. You can use a chair, you can use a floor, you can get a set of dumbbells. That's all you need for most of these workouts. Thank you for joining me once again. This was our first heavy dumbbell home workout. Make sure you come back for more. If there's good responses to this, I will have another workout that's very similar to this next Thursday. Once again, thanks for joining me today, and I'll see you guys during the next workout.